cables too. So literally for this shoulder workout, only thing I've been doing for months, and it's gotten some decent results. They're not looking a little puffed up right now just because they didn't get the pump going. So, but once we do, it's like, you'll see, it gets the volume. So. What's going on, you guys? Just setting a little poll here to hear about what your favorite shoulder exercises are. Are you using that cable on the floor there?
Yeah, you can use that one.
Cool.
This one over here.
Let's. So this exercise is gotta be one of my favorites for working the rear delt. Gets like this back portion going there. Yo, what's up, Myron? But you'll see in a moment, like this back part right here, the rear delt. This exercise just like makes it explode. Definitely recommend you gotta go a bit lighter with that one. just because if you go too heavy, you don't work the proper muscles. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna say Myron. If that was right, you just let me know. It's either Jonathan. I was gonna say your last name, but don't worry, I got a weird first name as well. I can see the back muscles popping through. Might switch to doing the cable lateral raises just to mix it up a bit. What do I follow? If you don't mind asking, or just say, getting very personal with the questions there. Give me a moment. Let me just do this exercise real fast. Yeah, I'd say, oh, hello, Rod. Make sure to keep things PG in this chat. There might be women and children. But to answer, there we go. Answer your question, I'd say more of a Jesus guy myself. Not like the hitting people over the head with a Bible type of thing, but just from like my research and own experience of things, it's just sound. It's the most like sound thing. Like, I don't want to say most logical because then it implies everything else is illogical, but like historical references, even like stuff within its own like teachings and things like that, everything just kind of like lines up, seems to like provide the most like clear approach of reality, if that makes sense. But yeah, sorry, my brain's not really too ready to get on the theological, philosophical side of things while lifting. But I don't judge, you know, everyone do their thing. But I'm curious, like, you tell me yours as well. Sorry, am I in your way?
It's okay.
There we go. Oh, cool. Same here. There was a funny like meme, gym meme I heard where it was like, it's like to live for Christ and to die for gains, and the guy's like all muscular or whatever. I was like, that's funny. how many hours do I work out? In a single day, less than one. I don't try to go for, I'm trying to think how, there we go. Yeah, I don't try to go for more than like 45 minutes to an hour. Because you'd think like, oh, if I spend twice as long in the gym, I get twice the amount of results. It doesn't work that way. The body gets too stressed. And if anything, it kind of short circuits the body from like growing more. If you're in the gym for like more than 45 minutes for like muscle growth, at least, like athletic performance and endurance is a different story.
This one and then just a set of hammer curls. I'm gonna go in like box my feet.
Yeah, I got a couple more sets of these. I'm gonna call it 12 anyway, so like I gotta make sure I'll go back before then. Ask Creation, how are you? Yes, very strong. Actually, it's all facade. These are not strong arms at all. They're just muscular, I guess. Hello, hello. Miss Gong, nice to meet you. Stop oil food. Like fried foods, how to stop eating fried foods. You just gotta look out for the foods that got the oil in it. But it depends on the goal, how you're feeling as well. Because with the whole like losing weight, fat loss thing, it goes back to what I was talking about in yesterday's live stream. It's the calories. You got to know the calories, and then you got to stay below the calories. But fried food, like as long as you hit the protein and you stay below the calories, you can eat fried food. Unless your doctor says to not eat fried food, then like don't eat it. But because yeah, at least that's the way that I see it. You got the protein, you got the calories. I just like to stay within those two things. Gives you a lot of freedom with what foods you can eat. And the high protein kind of guarantees that you're not just eating empty calories, meaning just like sugars, carbs, a lot of fats. But even then, fat isn't bad. You need to be getting fats in your body because hormones rely on fat, like not like fat, but there's like the molecules fat to be in your bloodstream If you're very low in body fat, if you don't eat a lot of fats, healthy fats, whatever fat, if you don't get enough fat in your diet, you're not going to produce the proper hormones that are healthy for you. So too much fat, not good. Not enough fat, not good either. But how are you guys doing? Did you get a chance to hit the gym yesterday? Lateral raise. I just noticed the poll. Not a lot of you guys like the lateral raises. You're missing out. They're good ones. Literally, boom. It's the only way you can get this like outer part going is by doing those lateral raises. Let's see. Put this here and get a little better view of what's happening. All right. I'll answer the question about the junk food addiction thing, because I was feeling the same way. I've had that with like drinking alcohol, all these different things. Like, sure, sometimes now I'm like, on the weekend I might go out, get a drink or two, it's fine. Even with junk food, once in a while, I'll get some Taco Bell. But before you do those things, you gotta stack way more days of not doing those things before you do that thing. So like, it shouldn't be like a 50-50, like 3 days of the week I eat junk food, the other 3 I don't. It's like, no, you gotta go like multiple days not having junk food, not drinking beer. And then when you do, don't overdo it, portion it. But the thing that motivates oneself to not do those things, to put those things off, for me at least, it's when I'm lifting weights, when I'm exercising. I don't want to do those things because they're only going to take away from the potential results that I could get. So like, let's say I get a really good lift in. I'm not going to want to drink that night because the alcohol is going to stop my body from repairing properly. If I eat a lot of junk food, even if it's within the protein and calorie thing I was saying before, if I eat a lot of junk food, I'm not going to perform as well the next day in the gym. So like, when I start viewing like what I'm eating, how much I'm eating, from the perspective of like, is this going to make my workouts better? Is it going to make my results come faster and be more prominent? Then it's easier to make those decisions because I'm like, well, if I do this, it'll help. If I do that, it won't help. So then it's like, I just won't do that. So when I'm consistent in the gym, eventually I like lose the craving for those things because I can see how it negatively impacts. But sometimes you're going to be hitting the gym and you're still going to be battling quitting junk food, things like that. But then eventually you'll have those days where you don't have the junk food and then you're like, wow, I feel really good. I can do better in the gym. And then it becomes like a positive upward spiral. And then the last tip is eat so much of the good food first. Like you can tell yourself, oh yeah, I'll have some fast food at the end of the day. Like don't say you're not gonna have it, because sometimes like restricting the thing is what has us crave the thing. So you can say, no, I'll have junk food, but I'll have it tonight. And then throughout the entire day, you just eat all the good food that you can, get all the protein in that you can. And then by the end of the day, you may not even crave the bad food because you're full, you're feeling good, and if you go to bed early, you're gonna be asleep. So you're not gonna be eating the bad food anyway. Good food? That is a good question. Let me hit these shoulders real fast. So a good little hack for the good food or like healthy food is I like to go the approach of like, can you look at it and say what it is? Not like, oh, this is a granola bar, but like if you're gonna eat carrots, the number one ingredient in a carrot is that it's a carrot. Or if you're having like salmon, like fish and broccoli, and the ingredients are fish and broccoli. Now you can put seasonings on it and stuff like that, but even with the seasoning, it's like, oh, I put paprika and salt and pepper. It's like you know exactly what those things are. But if you're having something like a bag of Doritos, there's no Dorito plant, you know? Like there's a Dorito factory, but there's not like a Dorito bush. Or even if you were to have like sweet potato chips, you look at the ingredients, it says it's a sweet potato, you know? There might be other preservatives and whatnot, but like ideally the fewer the ingredients in the sense of like additives and things like that, the healthier it is. And like if you can physically look at the thing and say what the thing is, like does it grow out of the ground or is it an animal? If it's like one of those things, then you're good to go. Basic exercises for belly fat workout. So the belly fat thing, it's gonna come down to what I was saying yesterday. You can check out like the previous live stream. In the middle, I talk about the calories. It's always gonna come back to the calories. And then in terms of exercise, if you have like a activity monitor, like a watch that tracks your heart rate and how many calories you're burning, just make sure you're burning an extra 300 calories each day. So do the calories thing for what you're eating, and then like added to all the activity that you do, you want to add an extra activity that burns at least 300 calories. And whatever activity it is, as long as you burn 300, you're good to go. Salam. Hello. Am I supposed to say Malekam after? Assalamu alaikum or something? I don't know. Oh, people are still loving the military presses. It's okay. I used to like those a lot as well. This one that I'm about to do right here is phenomenal. Like, this is, I would say, better than the military press. Military press kind of gets the front part here, but this, like, 100% gets the front part. So. Hello, fellow diplopod bipedal Homo sapien. What up, my fellow mammals? It's a good one. So I just thought of it. So somebody had asked earlier the best exercises for burning belly fat, and I was saying, like, honestly it's just calories. Don't eat over a certain amount of calories. Do an activity that burns an extra 300 calories. But when it comes to the exercises, though, I always aim for muscle building exercises. You can do exercises that get you faster, that get you stronger, gets you more athletic, more flexible. But those don't necessarily help you build muscle. Like, you can do exercises that specifically build muscle, and that mainly comes down to like rep range, muscle isolation. But if you like, I'd recommend exercises that aim to actually build muscle, because when you can build more muscle, you're naturally just going to burn more calories throughout the day. That's why bodybuilders need to eat like 6,000 calories, which is crazy, because it's like, why do they eat 6,000 and have all muscle? But if I eat 6,000, I get all fat. And the reason why is because all those calories are going towards maintaining that muscle mass. So if you build that muscle mass up, you have much more wiggle room for the amount of calories that you can eat. Yeah, mainly the board thing from yesterday. I didn't go into details today. I've just been saying, like, if you want the details, go to yesterday's live stream, witness the whiteboard in action. One sec, I'm supposed to have a video call with a client. Okay. Yeah, I had to text one of my clients. We're supposed to do a video call in like 5 minutes, and I feel bad. I got to the gym late, so gotta finish up the workout though. Let's see. Okay, cool. She just texted back. She said she's running late as well. Nice, we got 1 vote for the lateral raises. I'm telling you, if you had to do only 1 shoulder exercise to get more like shoulder definition and whatnot, you gotta do the lateral raises. They are phenomenal. Obviously, don't do just 1 shoulder exercise, but it's definitely my favorite. All right. So if you ever need to finish a workout real fast, do a drop set. I'll show you what it is in a moment, but you basically start with a weight, you do the exercise, go down in weight, do the exercise, go down in weight again, do the exercise. It really burns out the muscle. like T-pose. Yeah, with the lateral raises. Glitch in the matrix, just like. Or some people say it's the buff Jesus. You know, like I'm like, I like film theory as well. That's a good one. You were swinging the dumbbell. Yeah, towards the end there, I was like I'm like at the end of the workout here. I'm thinking next time when I'm doing like the heavier, like 30 pounds, going slower with the movement. I'm gonna do way less reps, but to your point, Bruce Lee, yeah, I don't want to do too much swinging, because if I gotta swing the weight, may as well just go lighter, you know what I mean? Right now I go to a couple gyms. I got Planet Fitness, it's where I'm at right now. And then the gym that I work at, I also work out at. And it's just like a little local gym. Control nice floor. Oh, dude, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, those rear delt cable flies, game changer for. Oh wait, I gotta flex it proper. Game changer for getting rear delts going. Let's see, this side's probably a little better. Yeah, it's like boom, all muscle there. I had injured my clavicular scapulo joint or whatever, like where the clavicle connects up here to the scapula in the back. I like overuse injury, too many push-ups, and I found that it was because I had underdeveloped rear delts. So I just spammed rear delts for like months in a row, and I fell in love with it. I'm like, it really helps shape up the shoulder nicely. A lot of people forget about the rear delts. Nice round pair of them old delts. Yep. Yeah, the thing I like to do with the knee placement for the rear delts is that the shoulder that I'm working, I'll have that knee up, because then I can rest my upper body on it. There's not going to be much up or down movement. It's just rested on there, helps to isolate it a bit more. Because you can have the other leg up, but you'll see what I mean. Like, you know, it's like you're doing this, but when you have this, you can't. You know what I mean? Also, I had an injury on my right shoulder joint. Yeah, literally right here. Followed some exercise on TikTok. I was out for months. Watch out for those TikTok influencer fitness freaks. Gotta go. All right, Bovio. See you tomorrow, maybe. Yeah. Oh, you know I'll be here. Hopefully, you'll be here too, in the chat and stuff. Oh, injured. Oh, basketball. You're lucky it wasn't your knee. I know a lot of people get like knee injuries with basketball. Let's see, it's probably gonna be my last set right here for the workout. I'm tall, but not good at basketball at all. It's not my jam. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the last set there on the left shoulder. I think it was a little too much weight, but I'm kind of rushing the workout here just because I'm supposed to have a meeting 7 minutes ago. Running a little bit late, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Bam, follow them shoulder workouts. And if you want tips on like how to do exercises, structure your routine to burn more belly fat, things like that, I recommend going to yesterday's live stream, and in the middle I have like a whole section where I break down the numbers, got a fancy little whiteboard, map it all out for you guys. So go check out yesterday's whiteboard thing, and yeah, subscribe to this. I'll be here tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that, working out every day. So I'll see you guys around for the next workout. Happy to have you guys here. All right, peace.